Hello, fellow collectors, and welcome to Torpedo Con 2024. I'm here with the man of the hour, the man of the weekend, at least. A guy that I can say we're sort of friendly when we see each other. I'm not going to say a friend.
I think it's a lot of ball busting.
Now we're about the same size.
Well,
a guy that is
in some areas
a rock star in more ways than one. He's a rock star in real rock and roll. What do you call that music you do?
Noise.
Noise? Is it metal or?
I think it's, I guess, progressive metal would be the way to define it.
Okay.
Some people call us new metal because we came out during that era of
the
new
90s?
metal. Yeah.
I don't mean to date you, but
that's all right. Well, it was actually the 2000s, but
okay.
So like that, the post-Korn, all those bands that came out, right? Like they were all kind of defined as new metal. So we came out during that time, so we were defined as that. But the thing about System is because we're so different than anything else, it's really hard to give us a definition.
Okay. Well, all right. Yeah, I didn't know, so I appreciate the education.
Yeah.
So now, is being a rock star from the early 2000s your main job still, or the comics and art and that, which is how many stores do you have? 4?
5.
5. All right.
Yeah, I would say that I don't really have a job. You know, I have passions.
Yeah.
And some of those passions cost me money, and some of them make me money.
Right.
I still make a pretty good living with System. You know, especially when we play. And
how often are you playing?
I lose
now?
a lot of money in the comics.
Well, yeah, we all did in the past year.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, if I didn't have my art, you know.
Well, the good thing about your
rough.
business is you have all your investment was made years ago into your art.
But I'm still buying on a daily, daily basis.
You have to constantly buy in this business, no matter what the market is, because that's how you make money.
Well,
right?
that's how I feed a system where I have 12 employees and 5 listers a day and 60,000 listings on eBay, plus the largest website in the country volume.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, so
it's a ton of work.
Yeah. So making payroll is an issue for me as a sole proprietor, and you know, I'm sure
at the end of the day we're small businesses, you know, and we feed families, right?
Yeah.
So you have 12 employees, that's 12 families you're feeding,
right?
And it's part of the fun. You know, that's part of the fun of it too, right? We get to do that.
That's what I talk about, being involved and you know, being a job provider and supporting 20 or so people in life. You know, you become a George Bailey, you know, where you make a positive difference in your environment and those people you touch. Yeah. And that's my priority in life. See? Learn.
Well, the other benefit is that we're in a business that we enjoy.
Well, yeah.
We're buying and selling comics and art. It's fun to do it. Nobody gets hurt in these. And more often than not, we can go and buy collections from people and they make a tremendous profit on their investment because they bought it so long ago. Or sometimes it's a sadder story. Somebody passed away, and they've bequeathed these books or art to a family member, and it could be a tremendous windfall for them.
Yeah, we support the living and those that passed away and built those collections, and that's important too. And the good thing about the business is there's always going to be the people that need the money, that have the stuff, and the people that have the money and want the stuff.
Yeah, it's a good tandem.
It's a, what do you call that? A ecosystem in a certain way that you know perpetuates our business, my business especially, because I started in the mid '90s. Honestly, the guy with the crap mustache over there.
Yeah.
Help get me started, you know. But we all outgrow certain people in life, right? And we'll show you that crap mustache later.
Yeah. Actually, I thought he was the singer for the Chili Peppers for a second there.
Anthony?
He's got that vibe right now.
Kiedis?
But that's a joke, obviously.
Anthony Kiedis?
Yes.
Is that his name? Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, he's still, are you friends with him?
I'm not friends with him, no. I don't know him at all. I've met the drummer a couple times, very nice guy, you know, but I don't really know the Chili Peppers.
Are you, is the drummers in bands more of a fraternity, like, these are the underappreciated guys that make this stuff work?
I would say it's more of a fraternity. Yeah, we communicate a lot more. We go to dinners. I don't know if guitar players necessarily do that or singers.
No, they're too ego-y.
But drummers really do.
Right.
And there's a ton of friends that I have that are drummers.
Oh, did you see that documentary about the drummers?
The Netflix one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
Were you mad that you weren't included?
No, I was mad that some other drummers weren't included that are really good and have changed a lot of style-wise. Like, but you know what? Maybe they were asked and they just decided not to do it. You know?
Okay.
Like, but you know what? I like anything that gives you insight into the back door of something, right? Like,
right.
They're showing you what it's like to be a drummer, what you don't see on stage, what you're not privy to, and I like that type of stuff. I'm sure incredibly interested in how things work, how they're built, all that. You know,
well,
so
have you ever seen that interview with Paul McCartney where he basically starts crying about the fact that he's like, we didn't start improving until we got Ringo.
Yeah, Pete Best was a good drummer too, and I can actually relate to him because I replaced somebody to be in System.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I thought you founded it with your brother-in-law.
No, I did not found it. I did not found System. I was not a founding member. I joined 2 years into System being a band.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I can completely relate. And of course, the original drummer was a very good drummer and created some really incredible beats to this day that I have a lot of respect for. But I'm different, and I think I look at things differently. And if you look at System of a Down's first album to the second album, there's a progression, and there was a progression to subsequent albums. And a lot of that.
And you were on the second?
I was on all the albums.
Oh, all the albums?
Yes, since the first one.
Okay.
But some of the drum parts were originated by the first drummer, right? And then I put my feel and taste on those to improve them in whatever way I did. But
I have a friend that's friends with Pete Best.
Yeah.
And
I like that he finally got some publishing and all that.
Oh, he did?
It was long overdue, but nice.
I think the number comes to mind is like 30 million.
Which is peanuts when you think about the multi-billion-dollar business of the Beatles.
But yeah, his tracks were on some of those original recordings that were still in existence today and part of the library.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. Ringo, though, here's another thing that we share in common. It's funny you mentioned Ringo, is that I'm ambidextrous at the very least, but probably left-handed. But I'm 52 years old, and when I was born, they really didn't let you be left-handed.
You're 52?
I'm 52.
You don't look a day over 51.
You know what? And I wasn't until last week.
Yeah, I'm sure getting this circus together kind of wears on you, right?
So anyway, like Ringo is also left-handed. So the way Ringo plays beats is different than a right-handed drummer, and the way I play beats is different.
Is his kit set up the same?
It's set up right-handed drummer.
It's set up the right-handed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good question, right?
Yeah.
From a guy that's not musical.
Yeah.
So how much did you like the documentary where you saw that Paul didn't even really talk to Ringo? Ringo just blended in.
I didn't see that though.
You didn't see it?
No, I saw some of the Rick Rubin interviews.
Oh my God, I watched it like 10 times.
So if you think about like a right-handed drummer, right? If you're on the hi-hats going to the snare, a right-handed drummer will do this with the right hand. I don't. I do this. So it may not seem like a big difference, but I get to the tom with my right hand faster than a drummer that is right-handed.
That's going to cross all the way over.
Because I'm here on the snare, and then my right hand is going to the tom already.
Okay.
Whereas a right-handed drummer will be on the snare and then go to the tom.
Okay.
Now that's a millisecond difference, right? This to this. It's a millisecond difference.
But as far as percussion and leading the whole rhythm of the song, that makes a difference, right?
So it just makes a feel difference. It's not something that
I thought we were
know.
here to talk about comics. Not get a drum lesson.
You entered into the world.
Can I tell you my ultimate experience for a drummer? When in 1984 or 5, I forget which, I went to see Rush, and I sat on the left side, right in to Neil Peart's.
I'll come out there and say.
Neil Peart's. I could see him sitting there, right? And that kit, the massive like orchestral kit that he, and just the switching out and watching him. I just watched him the whole time.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He was. Do you consider him like?
Well, he's my top 3.
Top 3?
Yeah, him, Keith Moon, and John Bonham.
John Bonham?
Yeah, those 3 drummers influenced me more than anyone else.
Oh, okay. So that's classic rock and roll in a way. Well, Russia's, what do you
Progressive.
consider? New, yeah.
Progressive.
Kind of new wavy or whatever you want
No,
to
they were progressive.
Progressive rock?
They were always progressive.
Not new wave, yeah.
Like
that's
Yes
more pop.
or,
Yeah.
other bands.
Oh, I saw Yes, too.
They were just a little less synth.
They were floating around the stage. Anyway.
All right, Anthony.
Man, good talking to you. Let's have a great show.
Yes,
I'm
enjoy.
here with John Dole, like the pineapple, and Mayan, like the South American people.
Ancient people, yes.
Right, yes. So, and we're here at Torpedo Con, so if you're in the area, come on by and let's support this show.
Glendale, California.
Glendale, California, what's colloquially known as Armenian Town. And you are the head Armenian.
I am the magistrate.
One of them.
Yes.
Self-appointed or
Self-appointed,
community-supported
as usual.
magistrate?
All right, buddy.
All right, let's play poker tonight.